This week on Not Well, is the Christmas spirit gone? Finding your inner child, straight drag race contestant, Gooning, Bobby explaining science, alien Jesus, Columbus, Ohio's porn stars. Do we hate equality? While Jim's getting his drinks, I'm going to tell you about fucking good soap. fuckinggoodsoap.com. Use the code NOTWELL. Go check it out. They have soap. Here are some of the scents. Man Bar, Pure Lavender, Ginger and Lime, Fuckboy, my personal favorite, Coconut and Cream, Cucumber Melon. They also have body butter. Go get body butter, okay? It's the best thing ever. If you're dry, like me, you need it. If you have a beard like me, you need their beard oil. They also have all kinds of other shit, including fucking good lip balm. Are you kidding? And they have face goop scrubs, sugar scrubs, like fuckinggoodsoap.com. Code NOTWELL. That's fuckinggoodsoap.com. Oh, that was your
Welcome to another show.
Welcome to another episode of Not Well.
We are not well.
We are not well.
But we are one body.
One body in Christ. Hello, everybody. Welcome to another episode of Not Well. We are literally going off, not the rails, but we are just going off the cuff right now.
We are. This isn't off the cuff.
We haven't even
show.
had like a normal, we didn't even have like a little pre, like, hey, what are we going to talk about?
Pre.
No pre. We're just, no pre-com. We're just going right for it.
Big load. All right.
Big loads.
Big loads today.
Gay.
I'm Jim.
And I'm Bobby.
And we have rosé. Cheers.
Oh.
Okay, well,
I just spilled it a little bit. I don't know if you noticed something in the studio, Jim.
let me take a look
It's
around.
something new.
There's a Van Gogh poster.
Yes, but that's just like for me to be inspired.
Oh, a college dorm room fridge. Because
Now-
Bobby never went to college, so we got him a fridge to
Yes.
make him think he's in college. He's literally living like a college life right
This
now.
is like a dorm room, too.
He comes in this room.
Where's
he gets
my
high.
twin bed?
He gets high. He has a little mini fridge.
Oh my God, Michael's mom came up here. And I was like, oh God, is there weed anywhere? Like,
You're like, yeah, everywhere.
and then I was like, oh, it says I'm so fucking high right there on the wall. I'm like, well, okay, great. Don't you like my little...
I like this. You have your
It's
aura
a shrine.
card out.
It's a shrine.
You have like fucking good soap. You've got some fucking good soap body butter.
Honey,
you have I am fucking high. Basic
Puff,
bitch.
pass, some tarot cards.
You're really living the college life.
Trana Winter's fucking album.
Now, I do have to say, I'm concerned that your calendar says July 97.
Well, that was
Saturday,
also a
July
gift from a
97.
listener.
Okay.
Yeah, I saw my friend Casey. She's a listener. She's used to be my coworker, but not anymore. So she had to leave me. But anyway, she...
I was like, how far down this rabbit hole of this story are we
That's
going?
all we're doing,
I had
but-
to see Casey.
But she got me this calendar thing. She actually made fun of me. She's like, next time you look at it, it'll be March and it'll say December 22nd. I'm like, yeah, probably. But it's because that's the pineapple. That's what she thought of.
All right. Well, she is a good friend for sure. So yeah, your room's really coming along. Now, was this a Christmas gift? This little college
This fridge was. It was
Wow.
a Christmas gift.
Who
And
gave
like
you that?
Michael's mom.
Michael's mom.
My mother-in-law.
Well, not really in-law.
Not in-law, actually. My mother... My mother in time.
And space.
My mother...
My mother from another brother.
Yeah, my mother, my roommate's mother.
My roommate's mother. Fuck. Well, did you have a good Christmas?
I did have a good Christmas. I think I had a great Christmas.
Think, or you
no, by
know?
that I mean I had a really good Christmas.
Oh, honey.
Okay, here's the problem, okay?
Okay, share.
I have a problem, and I don't know where this stemmed from. It's probably from when I was
Trauma.
having the breakfast bake. The breakfast bake days. But I always looked at money as the benchmark. So like if you spend
that's the
$2,000 on me, I need to spend $2,000 on you.
Okay.
Well, this year I did not spend $2,000 on me. Or no, 2,000 was probably spent on me, and I spent maybe 400.
Like, that's a lot, though. 400 is a lot.
Right. So, right. And yeah, don't get me wrong, I'm acting
I'm looking at you like
money's not an object. I'm like, I spent 10 grand.
You know, our listeners are spending like $15 on a person.
Right. And I honestly relate to them because if I didn't have my roommate, I'd be poor.
You really have the best college roommate one
do.
could ask for.
I know. Big dick,
He dicks
thick.
you down. Dicks you down. Gets your mom a fridge.
Yeah, honey.
Or your mom.
Gets you a fridge. Yeah.
I don't know what I'm saying.
Yes, you do. But hi. So Christmas was really great for me. I got a lot of really good gifts.
And anything else? You're just gonna talk about the fridge? Anything from Michael?
Oh yeah,
that's good?
so he's taking me to so I got a card and I opened it up and it said, you're going to the Columbus Blue Jackets game on Thursday the 30th. Yeah. So hopefully they're there because they've been canceling games.
I thought, the NHL was shut down.
They're supposed to come back Tuesday.
That's going to be really fun on the couch.
I know. But anyway, there's that. And then I open up another thing and it's an empty box. And I'm like, what is this? And it has like paper notes in it. And I have to read off of it. Read. And the end was, I'm going to Coldplay in Atlanta. I don't know why I said it like that. Yeah.
Coldplay. Are they still around?
So yeah, I actually am a really big fan of Coldplay.
Like,
you want to know how I'm gay?
Gay.
Coldplay. Do you even ever heard that joke?
No.
From the 40-Year-Old Virgin?
Oh, do gay people like Coldplay?
No. Well, yeah, that's, how I know you're gay? You like Coldplay.
Oh,
it's like a joke back in the day.
Yeah. So, I saw Coldplay when I was in high school in 2004 or 5.
I saw them then too.
Yeah. So I'm kind of like, it's 2021. Like, what are they doing?
They're kind of...
Are they the new Rolling Stones?
Kind
of.
They
never stop
they
touring?
Are. Well, they're going to stop making music in 2025, apparently.
Oh, I'll believe it when I see it.
But they're going to tour, so they're going to be like the Rolling Stones.
Oh, well, fuck.
They're really good live, though. I'm not going to lie.
Yeah, it was good.
It was good. It's
like
good visual.
He had a microphone hanging from a giant cord and was whipping it around on stage.
Chris Martin's actually like hot.
To be honest.
And like I like his swag and his attitude.
There's no way Gwyneth was with him for the music.
No.
She was with him for the dick.
And even if it wasn't the dick, it was definitely like the motion of the ocean. You know what I'm saying?
The hips, the thrusting.
Yeah, the way the thrust.
Okay.
That thrust.
Oh, yes, baby, give it to me.
I believe it.
So
you're going to go see Coldplay in Atlanta.
Babe, yeah.
Babe,
and I was like,
yes.
okay. And then all of a sudden it's like, here's XYZ amount of money for Vegas. And I'm like, what the fuck is happening? I'm like, Michael. And then of course I got him he's going skiing when we go to Vegas, and he's going skiing again like later. But
did you get him a ski outfit?
yeah, so I was supposed to get the what is it called? Not Under Armour, but like underwear.
Yeah, long johns.
Long johns. So I was like, I'm gonna get him like long johns, whatever. I thought I bought the whole thing, but apparently I just bought the top. So I didn't have a bottoms for him. So he's opening this up, and I'm like, I just opened like Coldplay trip, and then he's like opening up a half-ass like, and it's like, oh,
You got him a pair, like a long sleeve shirt.
yeah,
So Coldplay, long sleeve shirt.
Blue Jackets game, meat shredders. You know what I'm saying?
So we're having one of those Christmases where
But
it's like,
I got him stuff he wanted and stuff that he can use. And so that's what we were having the conversation about earlier, was because I'm like, oh my God, I didn't meet up to standard. Like, I didn't spend $2,000 on you. Well, I didn't have to.
you met his standards, which are very low.
And you know what? Over the years, I've spoiled the
low
shit
standards.
out of him.
Oh, honey. I know you have, or he wouldn't be here.
He wouldn't be here if it wasn't for me.
Honey. That mouth
He needs to be thankful.
That's a spoiling mouth.
He needs to be thankful.
Really?
No.
Oh, okay.
Well, I would be, wouldn't you?
I don't know. What did you do to spoil him? Like, I don't believe you.
I bought him like his Nintendo Switch. One year I spent like
Okay, that's a lot.
$1,000. Like, I'm
Those
not
are hard to
making
come
what
by,
he
too.
made. Like,
No, you're poor. We get it. Yeah.
so
you spoiled.
So this year I was like, I'm just gonna keep it modest, and that's what I get. And then he's like dumping money on me. I'm like, okay.
I mean, that's just and
But
that's
two of the things he gets to go to be technical, so like it's also like not benefiting him, but like it's not like
he'll participate.
he's gonna participate. So it's like kind of a gift, but kind of like
he gets to do something
right.
too.
So it's not like it's that.
He's kind of like making you go so he has fun, hoping you have fun.
He's like, we're gonna
go to my favorite. Your favorite band. And also, we're going to go to my favorite your favorite sports team.
That's right.
You're going to love every second of it. As long as they have chicken wings and pizza.
Honey, that pizza.
Oh, that Jets.
Oh, I love Jets pizza.
Well, my Christmas was...
Yeah, how was your Christmas, Jim?
It felt similar in that I only got a couple of items for my partner.
You were kind of upset. Like,
well, okay.
Just be honest.
I will explain that in a minute. But the gifts, from the gift perspective.
Okay.
I got him a coffee maker that I wanted.
Okay, so does that
he had also talked about, he's always like, well, we don't have a coffee maker. I wish I could have a hot cup of coffee right now.
Okay.
So I'm like, this was needed, but he just didn't seem really excited. And then the other present was a big flop, although I thought it would be a hit. I got
a huge dildo.
Well, no, that would
have been a hit. Oh no,
not in our house. These holes,
bunch of tops in that house.
Too many tops. A bidet.
Oh my God!
I got a bidet.
And he wasn't thrilled.
Judging by his face, I would say disbelief. I wasn't sure. Okay. So our son was there, so I wasn't sure if he was embarrassed. And then my stepson's like, "No, Dad, I've used one. It's actually great." And I don't even go that way.
Embarrassed?
I was like,
not a gay situation, honeys.
And so I said it was fine. I told him, like, one of our friends, a mutual straight friend, has one. And that's who recommended it. I was like, if a straight guy...
Did you think you were trying to be like gay?
I don't know. I'm like, it's a bidet. Like, all of
Europeans are like...
Every European man uses
Europeans think we are fucking disgusting over here because we don't have bidets in every single fucking...
We're like taking thin
paper and just
single-ply toilet
around.
paper and just smearing
so
shit
gross.
around.
So gross.
Like, why don't I rub it up this way?
That's why I love having wet wipes.
Right.
But that's
I don't like the wet wipes because they clog all the... Trust me.
Clogging.
They're clogging.
They're clogging.
They're clogging your tubes.
Whoa, girl, fuck!
So, because I had to pay for them to be unclogged before I moved into this house, and I was like,
did you really?
Oh yeah, because they say to do that when you move in, so you don't have like sewage backup.
Oh, so like they empty out the...
They come and like blast out the tube. I mean, and it was clogged with like tampons and wipes.
Ew.
Tampons and wet wipes are clogging.
Shitting period.
Shitting period.
I'm shitting period.
You must
There
be.
are period shits.
Oh, I didn't realize
My friends
that.
have said that before and it makes me want to vomit.
Okay, I can't think of that.
That's true.
I can't think of that because I hate women.
I'm not actually a fan.
I'm just kidding. I love my women and their periods.
Actually, we love the when we were trying to...
And also men can have periods. Let's just say that.
Let's just say that. Let's get that out of the way.
All people can have periods.
We all can have periods.
So...
Period.
I don't know. But the first thing he asked was, are you going to install it? And I was like, if that's all you're worried about, I'll install it. But we're getting this whole blasted.
But you would think he would be a little more...
We're going to... I mean, it is an expensive one.
I'm sure.
It's a Toto. It was like $500. Like, it's...
Well, you want a good
heated
one.
Seat. Yeah, it's like gonna...
So does it change the whole... It's a seat, right?
It's
so you just change the seat out, right?
You push a button and the thing goes up. And then it goes down.
It's like a real...
It has a remote.
Then you have to like line it up.
It has
to
a
your
remote
hole.
so you can sit there and like do this. Oh, you can get that hole just lined up perfectly. So
it actually does feel really good.
you can change the blasting strength.
You can blast the strength.
You can do like a
Ooh.
like a sprinkler or just a straight jet. Yeah. I mean, I'm going to have a clean hole.
Your hole is going to be spotless.
And so that was really all I got. Along with like a little card that said I'm getting you a waffle maker because I can't find them because they're sold out.
Okay, but that's still a lot.
It was a lot of money. But it doesn't feel like a lot when you're giving 2 gifts. I'm going to be honest.
So that's why he was upset?
No. He was tired.
We're all tired, honey. Did you see me before? I mean, I had to have a cup of coffee to get to this bitch.
And this is what a topic I wanted to bring up. Christmas spirit.
Okay.
What is the Christmas spirit?
It is the spirit of Christmas.
Wow. That is such...
Hi, gay.
That is such a good answer.
Thank you.
No, but for me, I'm like, the spirit of Christmas is like being kind and open and like offering to do things for other people and
feeding the homeless,
giving gifts and things like that. Giving head even to the right people.
Who says head?
You just said that.
I know, but like who says that? Like nobody says head anymore.
No, I think it's like the late 90s are over.
Oh yeah, it's like, ooh, that was my like child.
That
was my childhood. Giving head.
Giving head. Ew.
Gifting head.
Gifting. Oh, the spirit of Christmas.
Spirit of Christmas.
So I felt like, and in my family growing up, we would do things. We'd watch a movie together. We'd play like
chocolate.
One of the games we got, hot chocolate. Let's cook a good meal. And
I like that. I agree with
things
that.
that you do for fun.
Right.
My Christmas day yesterday was my stepson and my fiance sleeping on the couch for 5 hours after getting up at 10:30.
Whoa, girl.
Like they woke up. I had made like eggs and biscuits, and I was like, okay, now I'll have breakfast. No one wanted to have breakfast. So then we opened presents, and then I was like, oh, okay, well.
And what did you get?
So then I made a mimosa, and they started sleeping for 5 hours.
So you started drinking, and they started sleeping.
I was like, I'm gonna go watch a movie in bed or something like.
Oh, you were sad.
So I was upset that
you
we
had
didn't
sad
have
boy vibes.
The Christmas spirit was gone.
So that's the Christmas spirit is you didn't feel like anybody wanted to participate in anything.
In anything, they just wanted to sleep.
Which I don't disagree with. Like I could take a 5-hour nap right now.
But I'm wondering if this is why so many adults have like lost the magic of Christmas. They don't have the spirit because people around them don't have it.
I didn't feel like it was Christmas this year.
Well, it was really hot.
Yeah, that's the other problem. Like
it's really hot.
It's hot. I had the air conditioning on yesterday in Ohio.
It's hot. I like a cold Christmas. I want to cozy up by the fire.
This is when you want the snow.
Right.
Not
I'm
the
dreaming.
rain.
I'm dreaming of a white Christmas, literally.
Like, give me the white Christmas and never snow again. However,
That's
this
fine.
year, it's like never going to snow again.
No, it's 60 every day.
rained. It poured the rain.
It did pour down rain.
Yeah, so.
Here comes the rain.
Here comes the rain again.
Well, so we had a discussion later. That's our resolution. And I basically told him, I want there to be a better Christmas next year. I want better attitudes all around. Everyone to be nicer.
So you felt abused.
No, not abused.
Emotionally.
Just maybe Christmas was neglected.
And you got sad.
Oh yeah, it was sad.
Aw.
I was pissed.
Yeah, Christmas just doesn't feel the same anymore. I know as an adult, like it changes, but like it just doesn't feel the same.
People just want to sleep. So that's Christmas. I got great gifts.
I'm glad it's over.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm sorry. I just think it's annoying kind of a little bit. And here's what I'm going to say. And maybe I'm getting rid of the Christmas spirit.
Did you lose the Christmas spirit?
I think I did.
I've maintained mine and I'm going to carry it forward.
And that's good. And we need you for next year.
Yeah, I'll bring it around. Honey, I love the Christmas spirit.
But I think it's because of COVID. I think it's because of I think it is. I do. I think we're like really jaded now. Like we're kind of like fucked up a little bit.
Well, when I went to my fiance's family's house for Christmas Eve, I was like the whole time I'm just sitting there like.
Vaxxed or not?
Probably the majority unvaxxed. And so I just sat there like, it's happening. Like I'm getting Omicron. I was
Omicron.
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 That's
right.
So yeah, that's that feeling of like dread. I was just like, I'm getting it. And why am I even here? And then I'm
I think everybody has it.
If I don't come here, they'll hate me. And so I have to come. And I'm boosted, so I really wasn't worried about. I don't think the effects of it will be bad.
You don't want to kill them.
But I don't want to also, I'm watching them like, if this is how they
or
get
watch
it.
them kill themselves, basically, is what we're doing here.
In slow motion.
Yeah, it's like, oh.
Slow motion for me.
I can't breathe all of a sudden. It's because I'm high.
It's because you scooted over to get a beer and then scooted back, and that was too much effort.
No, it's because the weed's hitting me really hard. I had coffee, I had beer, and I had wine.
Wow. This sounds familiar on this podcast.
Yeah, oh no. Last time this happened,
like
I blacked out and threw up, and you teabagged me on the bed.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I forgot about that.
That's appropriate.
You needed a good tea bag. You would not shut up.
It's true.
We were like, Bobby, go to
I was like, help me.
Help me. I'm like, you're getting the balls to
Don't
the
get me
face.
too fucked up because, honey, it's not cute.
It's really
hard.
It was a thing. It was a vibe.
It's tough to watch.
It was tough to watch. But then afterwards, you were like, look at my ass in that photo.
Yeah.
As you're vomiting into the toilet.
Whoa, girl.
Like, I kind of do have a hot ass. I was like, you were vomiting into the toilet.
Yeah, I think you sent me like a picture. You're like, oh my God, I forgot to send this. And I was like, oh, I have a hot ass. And it's like, honey.
If that's what it takes for you to get the hot ass.
2 days ago, you were crying, okay, like, and saying you were fat, and then all of a sudden you get drunk, black
I have a
out.
hot ass.
Only I would. I mean,
yeah,
honey,
that's a you thing.
it's a you thing. Oh, that sounds like really country. Like, it's a you thing, honey, it's a you thing.
Wow.
Okay. Well, I have
okay.
Oh, do you have something else?
Oh,
because we're off the cuff, baby.
Oh, babe, we're off the cuff.
We're off the cuff, honey.
No, I really don't have anything else. I did wonder this is our last Christmas thing, I promise, because everyone's so
I'm over
sick of it. What was your favorite thing this year? And that can be a person, an event, a memory, a gift, a food.
What?
Holy shit.
Oh, wait, what's the best memory?
Your eyes just were like...
Yeah, they're faded. I'm faded. I was actually thinking of something else. I was like, oh my God, we have to do the listener.
Whoa, girl. Fuck.
I was like in the other. I was listening to you.
You were just like,
I was
what?
Totally like I'm like looking at the ring light, like I'm going up to like a UFO, like I'm being like lifted.
Oh my fucking
I'm
God.
looking up and I'm going. Oh,
I was like, what was
we
your
have a listener
favorite thing
question
from
this
Christmas?
week?
He's like,
I have to send a listener question, and then you're like this year, and I'm like, huh? But I was trying to like play it off like I was paying attention. You know what I'm saying? Oh no,
girl, you weren't, and that's okay.
Okay, so what was the point?
What was your favorite thing from Christmas? And that can be like a memory, an event, gift.
Didn't we talk about this last year or last week?
Yes, but Christmas hadn't happened yet.
No, so this Christmas.
I gave you my heart. The very next day, you got really high.
Now you can't see. We went to, it was our anniversary,
I said Christmas, not
I know, but
anniversary.
here's a Christmas moment. We went and saw the lights in Franklinton Park.
Okay.
And went to the conservatory, and it was actually open. I've never been in there, but
I've never been there.
It is. You've got to go. You have got to go.
Yes, sir.
Also, at the light show, which you didn't go to, they had trains everywhere.
What light show?
The one at Franklinton Park.
Okay.
They have like a whole, like, it's like you walk through the lights, you can get hot cocoa, yada, yada, yada. There was a whole train section, though.
That's awesome.
Okay, you are such a cunt. I mean, I'm sorry.
No, just the way you were like, the light show that you didn't go to, I was like, I also didn't go to the conservatory. Why are you
also
specifying
I'm not like trying to like, and I didn't even
you also didn't go to? I was
didn't
like,
fucking go to it.
No, I didn't.
It's like,
we already been over
and
this.
I don't even care if you did go. Anyway,
I can't
either. So yeah, that was probably my best Christmas moment, was like going through the lights and like, oh, dun, dun, dun.
I love it.
What about you?
I'd say my favorite was seeing my side of the family, because my mother was so grateful. She teared up at dinner.
And that made your Christmas, to watch your mom cry.
Because she was like, oh, and you're all here. It's so great. This year you get to all be here, because last year we didn't have a Christmas.
That's surprising, because the way you talk about your family, I'm surprised they didn't just hold an event every month during COVID.
Well, they may have.
Maskless and non-vaccinated.
They may have, but I didn't go.
Yeah, the smart one.
Oh my God, I'm so excited though.
Why?
Because I actually found out my grandparents, who are what I think are Trumpers, are boosted even. They're vaxxed and boosted.
Oh, that's awesome.
I went over to drop a present off at their house, and I was like, I wore a mask to the door, and they're like, oh, do you want us to put our masks on? I was like, well, I'm boosted. They're like, oh yeah, we are too.
Oh my God.
Mask off, grandma.
Mask off. Fucking mask off.
I mean, that's crazy.
That is.
That's a real revelation.
And you were surprised and
Yeah.
happy.
Ah. Oh. Okay. Do we have a listener question or read?
We do have a read, honey.
This comes to us from Cole with a C. Cole
Is
says,
there another way to spell it? K-O-L-E?
Yeah, or like C-O-A-L. Okay. Cole says, love the show, so keep doing what you're doing. I have a scenario I would be interested in throwing your way. You just met your perfect man. Everything about him is exactly what you want or need, except one thing. What trait could this guy have that would be an instant deal breaker for you?
Ooh, fuck.
I think I know for Bobby. I think I know.
Fat people.
No. I think this is a
Femmes.
real one that I think would be a deal breaker.
For me? Mm-hmm. I mean,
Teeth.
Oh, 100.
There you go. Nailed it.
Oh, ding, ding, ding. I don't have the right.
I knew it. I was like, teeth.
I would much rather you be authentically smiling and being yourself than hiding your teeth, because that's just telling me you're hiding something already.
Yeah.
So
it isn't more than the teeth.
In
hot.
the shallow, shallow.
I'm shallow. Look at those chompers.
I mean, honestly, when you do take note, when you start looking at,
When you
start
start
opening your
looking at
eyes past the dick,
And sometimes you look from far away, you're like,
and sometimes they look good far away, and you're like, okay, and then you're like,
It's
it's
just
so shallow, but it's sorry.
It's so shallow.
That's a physical trait.
Yeah, that's just a physical trait. And for me, those are secondary.
Well, what would yours be? But it has to be physical
Personality
first.
is-
No, but do first your physical. You're really not that picky. I mean, you basically take any dick that you can get. Like, honestly.
Gay.
Whoa, girl.
I'm
fuck.
at a loss right now.
I mean, I'm just saying.
I
Like,
just got fucking attacked.
no, you're very like sexually open, and you allow.
God.
I mean, sometimes there's probably people that aren't that great looking that kind of get to touch that pussy.
Are you talking about Bosco's?
Oh, I did hear about that.
But you actually would have liked that guy.
It was a daddy, wasn't it?
Big daddy with a beard, and he was like
Fingering your
big.
asshole.
I mean, taller than you, like big.
Oh, fuck.
And he just reached down my pants, went right to the hole.
I don't get that though, because like, what if
Not
you
in
just
it.
took a mad shit? I'm just saying.
Well,
like,
and that's what I.
like when you're at the bar and it's
actually-
later,
yeah.
like anything goes. But like at the beginning of the night, you're probably like, oh, this is a clean hole. But
And
like,
it was.
But still, like
I don't go out with a dirty hole.
I'm
first
sorry.
Of all.
Well, I don't either.
Why
But
would
like, I don't either, and I don't poop out in public unless it's emergency. But you just don't know with some of these people. Like,
Well, that's why I would never do it to someone else.
Ew.
But like, my hole is always clean,
I know.
and this is before the bidet. Wait till I have the bidet set up and running.
honey, you're gonna chip off years of that nastiness.
I'm gonna hear like pebbles dropping.
Yeah,
I'm
it's like,
what's that?
It's like
It's like a power washer.
it's helping the surf. Yeah, it's like yeah. Your asshole is like an old deck, and when you start, you know how they like all of a sudden it looks like clean wood. That's gonna be your hole. It's gonna be nice, tight,
Clean wood.
tight and pink, baby.
Oh, it's gonna be pink. It
gonna
won't
be really
be tight,
pink.
but it will be pink.
It won't be tight. Hopefully, it doesn't hit your fisher.
I thought you were talking.
Whoa, girl.
What the fuck?
I mean, right? Or is that inside?
Well, it can be inside or outside, but for me right now, I don't have one. Clean bill of health.
I love being clean.
So, first of all, what were you accusing me of? You were like, you let anyone touch your hole?
Yeah, I just said you
I'm not. Yeah, no, I really. People are like, "What's your type?" I'm like, I don't have a type.
but is there a physical trait that you just can't do? Because you really don't. Because some of the guys you show me, I'm like, oh, okay, wow.
What are you? Who are you talking about?
I don't
you
know.
Fucking bitch.
No. There's some people that you think
I've
are
done,
attractive
like,
that I'm like.
twinks. I've done like
Right.
overweight.
Well, that's what I'm saying too. Like
I mean, like big,
right? Like you would fuck
tall, short,
thin,
young,
fat, young, old,
yeah,
hairy, non-hairy.
True.
I don't really know
what
I
a
don't-
trait would be.
What about lazy eye? That's not fair.
like-
That's ableist.
Yeah, let's not be ableist.
What about
Just
what about
shallow.
braces?
I have done that actually.
Okay, you got to be doing Invisalign if you're again. I'm such a.
You're so.
I'm
shallow.
such a whore. Like I'm like straighten up those teeth, but until you
And
get
it
those
better
braces
be
off,
Invisalign.
you're not talking to me until you get those braces off.
I'm
though.
not neck and neck with you.
But yet I'm encouraging them to get braces. That is
Oh, yeah.
so fucked up of me. I'm really sorry. I'm a shallow bitch. Oh my god. And here I'm like fat ass bitch. Like,
Revelation.
honey, and then here
Everyone
I'm
else
just
is like, you know what? I'm not gonna do
that fat fucking
that fat fuck.
You know what though?
You know what?
I'm just gonna say this, and it's really true.
Okay.
Okay.
Speak your truth.
I'm hot.
Oh.
And you know who else is hot? Everyone. Because everyone can be hot. But the problem is that we're told we're
everyone.
everyone can be, well, not everyone.
I think everyone can be sexual.
Sexual. Maybe, yeah. That's my new goal
I
right
think
now is to
everyone
open
is
up.
hot in their own way.
I do, but a lot of
I
people are
usually-
told they're not, and they feel they're not. So
Maybe
it's
I
like,
kind of seek out those people.
I think you kind of do, and then you give them confidence.
Yeah.
Maybe.
I'm gifting them.
You are, because you're like this hot stud that's like, hey, babe. And they're like, oh, my bum knee. And you're like, I'll fuck you.
Get down on your knees and oh, you can't?
Oh, you can't.
Okay, that's fine.
Well-
Just you're short enough you can just stay at home.
Oh, with those hot dog toes.
Oh my god.
I can't. Like, it's really
I
bad.
sound so bad.
I'm bad.
Oh, you're bad?
Because I'm like, you can't have that. But then I'm like,
I really
it's
will.
gross. Like, I don't like fat guys.
You don't.
No.
You think they're lazy.
They're
I know exactly why.
you lazy fat fucks. But here I am laying like Shamu in the hot tub. It's like,
Wow, did they ship Shamu up here to Ohio? How the hell did she get up here? I thought that bitch was dead.
I mean,
Free Willy.
I was fucking on a bank. I was like, honey, I washed up the shore.
You beached yourself.
I beached myself.
so you could stop swimming.
just so I could also tell the fat asses that are like trying to hit on me. I'm like, you're too fat. Like, honey, once you get past a
And
certain
then you
point,
roll back into the water.
this is bad because it is true. I don't like. If I would never fuck myself. Does that make sense?
Wow.
Yeah. Well,
I don't think I would fuck you, even if we weren't friends.
Right. I'm not. Oh my
Just
god.
kidding.
Oh my god.
You're like, right, yeah.
Oh my god. I am the
You're
trait.
the trait. And that's why we're friends.
You.
Because
Yeah,
you're the
it's
only
true.
one I won't fuck.
I'll be honest with you. I think I like that though. I think there are people that you are not
We have
supposed
found
to touch.
we
penises
each other would. Oh.
with. Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's okay to like high five while you're getting your dick sucked by other
True.
people. Do you know what I mean? Like
Around.
We're like, it's like we're bros kind of.
Or like if we both were to suck off your partner at the same time, like as long as it's not our
I'm
dick.
not sure.
As long as it's not our dicks.
No, I'm gonna state this on the show. So if you're coming to Vegas, watch out. First of all, because we're gonna be
We don't
on
even
the
know
prowl.
the rules for Vegas.
We do.
Oh, what are the rules?
I think I have a hall pass. I'm no anal.
Okay, well, no.
I don't do anal.
I was like, do you do anal?
I don't do anal
You're
now.
a side, so.
I'm a side. So yeah.
What is our rules?
I think the rules are I can touch, which is good enough for me.
That's great.
Because unless you're really hot
It's
and
a
your
start.
dick's really pretty, I'm not sucking it probably. Unless I
Yeah.
know you. I don't know why I have a weird rule with that.
Meanwhile, I'm just like,
That's when I was in the closet though. That was like,
is that your internalized homophobia,
Probably.
or is that
Probably.
a real rule? Because I was like, I think you would enjoy just going down on a guy.
I'm gonna tell you.
You would.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's fun.
Yeah.
And
But I will say
it's
this.
fun when
so,
they like it.
So we could both blow someone, but not
The
our
same
partners.
person?
Yeah.
Okay,
But not
good.
our partners.
Okay, that's fine.
I need to keep partner play out. I think it's good for us both to have healthy sex lives outside of each other, but being able to be comfortable around each other. Does that make sense? Like
we'll
we could both
see.
go walk into a bathhouse and find some twinks to fuck, and you would fuck one, I would fuck the other. You know what I'm saying? Like we'd be comfortable with
I
that.
like that. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, that's good.
I don't know if you understand.
I think so.
Do you understand?
Do you understand?
Do you understand the words that are coming out of my mouth?
What? That's you.
That's this week is what? A little bit of
What?
what? I have something to ask.
Wait, did we
Wait.
finish with Cole?
Oh, no, not really. Oh, Cole, this is this is a loaded question.
Oh, hey, Cole. Cole, listen up.
Fuck you, Cole.
Honestly, Cole.
No, the trait that I would say, and I'm going to say, like, this is honestly from the heart. I know we were
I don't
joking
have a
about
trait.
teeth.
What
We
is
were
my
talking about
trait?
physical. The trait that I don't like most is probably, this is not to be funny or like coincidental, but I don't like anger.
Agree.
I don't like when somebody's really angry over nothing. Like, it's not an attractive trait to me. And so
That's true.
like people who are like, I'm gonna beat your fucking head. Like, do you remember those people that would like get drunk and they'd be like, I'm gonna beat your fucking head? It's like, well, like, I'm sorry, I'm just blackout like wandering in the field here, and you want to beat me up because of why? Because you're drunk and
Yep.
you're an angry person. Angry. I tried to like save it.
An angry.
I was gonna say angry, but then
You're a very angry person.
you're a very angry person. Oh, you sounded like Stewie, or is that his name?
Very angry. I don't know.
The guy from Family Guy, the little baby.
Yeah, Stewie.
Yeah, you sound like him.
Oh, wow, thanks.
how do you do that? I can't do it, obviously.
Honey.
Oh, honey.
We're having a moment.
I know, and it's fine.
I think that's a similar trait for me because I can't stand anger. I'm always like, like we don't even yell at each other in my house.
No,
like, I'm
we
like
don't either. I raise
once
my
it gets to the
voice on
point of-
accident because that's trauma.
Once I
but
start hearing yelling, I'm like, stop. This is done. I'm not dealing with yelling.
I
that
actually
gets
think
out of
that's-
control. People just shouting.
if
left and
you're
right.
in a relationship where you're yelling, like I'm talking,
gotta
like,
go.
it's one thing to raise your voice a little bit, but yelling, like
You're done.
fuck you,
Yep.
you're done.
You're
you guys
done.
don't break up
You're gonna break up
because
at some
either
point.
now or
Yeah.
20 years from now, and you're gonna hate it when you're old and you're breaking up.
Do you want to waste your entire life fighting and then break up later? Oh, well, the kids. We were doing it for the kids.
Oh, that's the most annoying thing I've ever heard in my life.
Oh, good. Burden your kids with that knowledge later in life. Oh, well, you stayed together for me. Wow, I'm really glad.
Wow,
I was-
look how good I turned out.
and it was so miserable the whole time for all of us. Honestly, fuck these people in relationships.
Right. I know. Relationships are.
No one
that's
should
where-
be in a relationship.
Yeah. I mean, if we're being honest, I
Like,
think
at least the way that they're imagined.
right. I think the construct of relationships
We need to get away from
we got to
it.
get away.
Like, it's so unhealthy.
It's so unhealthy because we all are sexual beings. So the problem is we're set up to fail.
Yeah,
with
they're
this
like,
situation.
oh, well, you're going to find the one person who fulfills all your needs, and that's like emotional, spiritual, sexual.
So when they
physical,
don't, you almost
all of it.
resent them.
And then you're like, oh, but I
And
want
then
to have
like,
sex with someone else.
Oh, but I'm gonna go on Craigslist and go suck some dick. Like, no,
no, you're in trouble.
Oh no, I don't suck dick.
Oh, you
Well, unless it's pretty.
unless it's a pretty pink dick.
Pink.
You really like.
Oh my god, I love gingers so much.
I don't know why you like pink dick.
I love gingers and like Europeans, even though I don't.
Uncut.
I know, and that's.
Uncut.
I'm like, I really want to work on that.
I recently, well, you know what I did Wednesday, so. I mean, uncut is fine by me now.
I just wish I was fine by me. I just don't.
You
I'm
just are
working on
worried
it.
you're
I'm
going to
working
pull
on
it back and there's going to be an entire mushroom forest in there.
Maybe, and maybe that's me actually being very immature. Oh, I'm growing. Yeah, no, I'm okay.
Oh, I'm growing just right before my eyes.
Girl, fuck.
I mean, it's true.
You really are growing.
Yeah,
Merry
when you see me in
Christmas.
Vegas, like, love me, please, because
Because he doesn't love
you're like,
himself.
wow, you are a lot fatter than I thought.
It's like, oh boy.
Actually, to be honest with you, I get the opposite.
you do. People
I mean,
think,
listeners
yeah.
are like, oh, I thought you were gonna be like, you're like just a big dude. You at least you have big legs. I'm like, yeah. They think I'm like this ugly fat fuck. Like the way I talk about myself.
Right.
But then they see me, they're like, yeah, no wonder you're.
They're wet.
You're a big.
They're wet.
Yeah, they're wet.
They're like, oh my God.
Is that him? He's not fat. They always say you're not fat. I'm like,
Consolation prize.
thanks.
Thanks. That's,
Dot, dot, dot.
that's on your like Grindr profile. I'm not fat.
Wait till you see me in person. I'm not fat. That's why I should put. I should put that on the grinder.
And then pictures from an angle. Like,
yeah. Oh my
I love when girls in high
God.
school would take pictures like that, and I'm like, "Honey, we all know. Like, we see
Honey.
you, honey, we see you every
then, like,
day
the-
at
like,
high school.
honey,
They put their tits together,
and
hold them
look up
with
and they
one
do
arm,
like,
and they're like,
and it's always like a kissy face, and you're like, you're not.
like- meanwhile, like men take photos from below to look dominant, and it turns me on.
It turns me on.
When I
honey.
see a guy taking a photo from down here, I'm just like, sir.
It's really bad.
Father?
And also, I'm just gonna say this on
Okay.
Twitter. You really need to get on Twitter if you're not,
Why?
and follow all these people because there's a lot of sexual beings.
What do you mean, all these people?
If you go on Twitter and type in "gay Columbus,"
Okay.
and you start finding some accounts, then you see 614 bear, 614 cum pig, all these things. I have followed so many people in our city that just like their Twitter
Stop.
is full of them just jacking off, showing their dicks. You've got to
Are
get on
you
Twitter.
fucking
You've got to
kidding
get on
me?
Twitter. I'm like, and they're people that I've seen that I know.
And that you've jerked off with.
No, but like I know them
Oh.
as a face, but on Twitter they don't show their face, but I know that that's them.
Oh my fuck! You have to show me.
I will.
Okay, because I just wanted to tell you, you just like triggered something.
Oh.
I follow this. Well, now I think he's stripping right now, but he has also been in some of the drag shows. Rocco Giovanni.
Oh, Rocco.
And so he was at District West now, but
okay.
I used to see him in the Nina West shows at Christmas time and all that. All year.
Nina West had a good Christmas show.
She had a great Christmas show. I went like
Rest
5
in
years in
peace.
a row. I found out on Rocco's story on Instagram this weekend. I did not know this. He did porn previously. And he was saying like there's all these people in Columbus that used to do porn that you don't know about.
Oh, yeah, there are actually a lot.
Like what?
And the guys that I'm talking about are like straight
Honey.
curious jack off.
The
in
idea of
Columbus.
finding someone I know's like OnlyFans is thrilling.
You have no idea.
Thrilling.
I also thought about manifesting some things.
You should
I was
manifest.
Like, I'm going to manifest this in this person's dick.
And you did.
Not yet.
Are you a witch?
I'm a witch, babe. It's my universe, and y'all just living in it.
In y'all
That might just be the name of the
Y'all
episode.
just living in it.
Y'all are just living in it.
I'm a witch, babe.
I'm a witch, babe. Get over it. Hiya.
Hi.
Oh, that's karate. That's not witchery. So
No, I'm getting hard. I have to stop.
no, I know. So you need to get on Twitter.
Okay.
And just start, and then so like I go, okay, so then I go like, oh, they're doing group in Columbus. They want a group tonight. So then I'm like, who liked this? 40 likes. Oh look, 614 DL Ho follow. Big Black 614 follow.
Okay, send me one of those links though to them.
Okay, so what you need? Do you have Twitter?
I have to respond to Dave about this.
Okay, I'm just gonna send you a screenshot of this. Okay.
Okay, that's fine.
There's this thing that I follow called Secret Guy Stuff.
What?
Like one of the questions is, who would you rather jerk you off, you or someone else? And then it's like they ask like really things like, have you ever seen your best friend's boner? If you could, who would you trade penises with for a day? Like, so they have like all these random questions, and it's like straight and gay guys. It's like secret guy stuff, and there's like questions about straight guys, like saying like, have you ever jerked off with your friend and you're straight?
It is hot in here though.
Are you really hot?
Let's open the window.
Okay. Or I can just like run this for a second.
Yeah, let's run it because
I mean, I can't-
I literally go walk out there, I'm dying.
Really?
Dying.
Why are you so
I'm sweating.
I'm like not at all.
I'm like wet, like my low back.
You're nervous. Ow.
I also found out about a sex club. You have different colored cups that you walk around with.
But it's a lot of straight people.
But you have different colored cups, and so if we
bi.
went as two couples, there might be more people be like, oh, there's more gays here, and then or we'd find a couple that would like maybe the guy would let us blow him with his wife,
Right. Well, his wife.
Maybe I would fuck
his
I'd
wife.
fuck his wife. I don't care. If
Fucking suck
I'm
it.
watching him getting sucked off, I could fuck a wife.
Oh, wow.
I would not care.
Yeah, I think it's going to
Why
happen.
would I care?
I think you're going to be in a vagina sooner than rather
You
than
have
later.
to be. If you want to get into the straight man crowd, you have to be. Oh,
What do you think about the straight drag queen on the new RuPaul's Drag? Have you heard about this?
well, I heard about the uproar, but I didn't actually hear about it until the uproar.
Yeah, so there's a straight guy
Okay.
that identifies as straight that goes on the show. And so gay people are like, this is a gay thing, da 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 da. And then it brings up the question, can straight people do drag? What is drag?
Great.
Yeah.
How do I feel about this? I feel like, first of all, the show is barely relevant. Like, I'm just going to say it because do you know how many gay people come up to me and like, not a lot, but there's like gay men who come up and talk about it. And I'm like, I don't watch that.
Oh, I love it. It's coming soon.
Now, I don't hate it. I'm just saying like, I don't follow it closely to the point of like, is the show even on yet? Or is it just revealed who's going to be on it?
It's revealed who's on it.
Right.
There's a straight guy.
Who the fuck is following who's going to be on a show right now? Like already.
Fans.
I guess, but that's what I'm saying is like the fan base is set in place. I don't think it's going to expand at any time.
Until
I don't think there's going to be a massive like.
Here's what they would have to do.
If there's a straight guy on it,
what they need to do.
maybe some people will start.
This
what?
is it. Celebrity Drag Race, and have all these men that are like macho celebrities who are willing
I'd watch
to.
this.
I would absolutely watch that.
We'd watch that. Yeah.
13 male celebrities that are all like maybe hetero. Maybe they're all hetero.
Yeah.
It would bring. That's what I'm saying. Would make it popular in the main public, which it already is, but even more. That would be what would grow it.
That would be, but like I just have so many gripes with the RuPaul like fandom because it's never ending.
Nope.
It's literally like, oh, season 19's on, and then All Stars 13, and then also
UK one.
There's a UK, there's a Netherlands, there's a Canada,
There's a Spain.
It's like, for fuck's sake, we do not need to watch this
and
many
now there's an
average drag shows.
All Stars UK versus United States.
We don't need to see it.
Like,
we don't need to see it. Like, I've seen enough episodes to know what's going to happen. There's going to be a death drop at the end. We're all going to go wow and then clap our hands. But it's always like 30-second sound bites and like they're lip syncing. They're not even really performing. I could lip sync in makeup.
Can you?
Yeah.
I think we
They're
need to
like,
make it happen.
Then fine, try to get on RuPaul's Drag Race and see how hard it is.
Oh my God, we should.
I don't want to. It's not worth my time.
Oh.
What are the winners of that show doing right now?
They're millionaires, some of them.
Do we know their names?
Yeah.
Which ones?
Bob the Drag Queen.
And?
Sasha Velour.
But like, my question is, what are they doing? They're on Twitter and Instagram making money, and that's fine.
Bob the Drag Queen's on HBO now, and
that show, We're Here,
which is really good.
I liked that show.
It's so good.
So respect to them for doing that show.
Right. So there's people who are.
I don't think about RuPaul when I think of them.
Oh no, RuPaul.
Like I saw We're Here before I saw them on
Listen,
RuPaul.
RuPaul is just the springboard.
It's great.
It's a
like,
springboard for these people.
We needed exposure, but I just feel like people have become obsessed with it.
Yeah.
It's over.
It's overkill.
Literally, when you talk to a straight person, you're like, oh, you should watch Drag Race. They're like, oh, Drag Race season what? And you're like, 19. And
don't do one because
they're literally sitting. They're like, there's been 19 season, and you want me to join in now?
And we're still going to scream just as loud on season 19 as we did in season 2.
It's the same shit recycled.
I love it.
It's the same shit recycled.
I do like it though. I'm not going to lie. Make sure you watch January 7th because our sponsor is RuPaul's Drag Race.
Oh fuck! I would leave.
I know. That's how that's how Jim left.
I just like one by one. We're all falling away.
Everybody's we're
Soon
all
Bobby
fall down.
will leave.
Yes, and I'm like, you know what?
Fuck it.
You know what? Everybody fucking hates me.
But it does seem a little funny that for like a community all about inclusivity that we're gonna freak out about a straight guy joining Drag Race. Like,
but
why?
This is what we wanted. We wanted to be normal.
We wanted to make drag normal.
When I say normal, I mean like mainstream. We wanted straight people to respect us. So now when a straight person does drag, we don't respect them.
Boom. But it's true.
That's a good boom. That's not a bad one.
That's a good boom.
Boom.
Boom, boom, baby.
It's true.
Well, I think there's warring factions in the community about...
We're so mad at straight people.
Do we want to be normalized or do we want to remain anti-normal and
We
queer?
just want to be equal, but we also want to be different. So it's like a really fucked up
It's a battle.
It's a
That's
battle.
what I'm saying. I know people who are like, I would never get gay married. Why would I fucking do that? I don't want to be like the straights. And then other people are like, we want marriage equality. We want to be married.
Yep.
And it's like, it's a constant battle of like, well, I don't want to be normal.
Like, it shouldn't be normal that I would be able to...
would like to be accepted and more normal.
Right. You want the straight guy to pull out his penis. Pull out your fucking dick, straight guys.
God.
All our straight listeners.
And this to all our straight listeners. This to our straight listeners, also on Drag Race. Pull out that dick.
Just make sure you pull out your dick with your gay friends. They'll appreciate you.
They really will.
It will. It's true. But yeah, I don't know. That's the way it'll go mainstream though. Is if it's so drawn out and it's so
it's just gone on.
The only way it's got to
on.
go is it's just going to go to like a sellout, like beyond selling out. Like it'll be on ABC and it'll be like Dancing with the Stars, but like Drag Race with the Stars.
I've never watched. Like,
I hate.
Why
that
would I
show.
try to watch celebrities who've never been trained in dance try to dance?
Why do I even watch dance?
I don't need to see that.
I'm not watching trained people dance. Okay, unless I'm at a live show.
Trained people.
Trained.
Oh, I didn't hear the D. Sorry, I was like trained.
Like running the train on me.
Oh, girl, you're getting horny. You need to get in the hot tub.
Girl, fuck.
I mean, I have one more thing, real quick.
I have something too.
Okay, so I'm gonna go.
Fuck you.
So I'm gonna tell you what. This is one of those. Other people are talking about this, but it's true. I've listened to multiple different gay podcasts. 2 are my favorite: Bald and the Beautiful and Out and About. They've both talked about something called gooning. So I wanted our listeners to be with the times. So I want to talk about...
I've never heard of this.
Gooning. Do you know what gooning is?
I do not.
Let's have you read it because I'm...
Oh, Jesus.
A bad reader.
That's true. You never learned. Gooning. Gooning may be most simply defined as that state usually achieved after a prolonged edging session when a man becomes completely hypnotized by the feeling radiating his penis. Since a gooning state can only be achieved after edging, the man's dick will have become mightily aroused at this point, and every caress the male genitals are subjected to will trigger potent elation. As the man keeps edging and thus keeps experiencing intense pleasure, he enters a state of trance where his mind intimately merges with his cock, the gooning state, where he and his dick become one. To be even more accurate, when the gooning state is achieved, the man's body becomes, for all intents and purposes, an appendage to his erection. When this state is achieved, the male becomes freed of all social codes of conduct, and his arousal alone dictates his reaction.
This is long.
As a result, a gooned out man will become very expressive and demonstrative. He may become very vocal, while his body and face might take on undignified expressions and poses. All in response to the intensely exquisite caresses his penis is exposed to. Hence the term goon, since at this point the man effectively looks like a silly, foolish, or eccentric person. So gooning.
So make sure when
Wow.
you're gooning. Gooning's like edging. Do you know what edging is, though? Should we define that? I guess for our female listeners.
I edge all the time.
So edging.
That's all I do.
Ladies and gentlemen who don't understand that, or and theys. Edging. Sorry, what are you supposed to say?
Fellow humans.
Yeah, I guess that's it. All people. Edging is when a guy will go almost to orgasm and then stop jerking off. And then once he relaxes for a second, then he starts jerking off again and gets close to a wrap.
Because as penis havers, we can only have one orgasm and then we have to like take a break.
It's true. It sucks.
Really fucking annoying.
And then you're like grossed out.
Women are like, I'm coming for the 9th time. Oh my
fuck.
God. I'm going to come again.
10.
It's like, what the fuck? So yeah, so edging. So you keep prolonging. You wait. You build it up.
It turns you up. It like turns you on even more.
It does
and even
feel
more.
better once you come
I
after
used
edging.
to love edging. Like for 2 hours straight, I would jerk off.
Yeah.
And I don't do that anymore. Now I'm
why
like
don't you do
ready
it
to come.
anymore? Oh.
I have a weird thing now. I don't like to goon.
I need at least a half an hour minimum.
Just to get those
edging.
pages loaded up. Like, where did I go to last time? Where did I
What
end
was that?
up?
Like husband shares wife? I don't remember this.
I need like a bookmark and like bookmark where I was at and be like, okay, let me get back in the zone. Okay, I was looking up dad eats out son's cock, or like, I mean, I don't. Ew. Can you
Legal.
Yeah, legal.
Legally.
Like
stepson.
Like daddy and like,
daddy.
Yeah.
That's the thing is a lot of the terms when we're using when we look up gay porn feel very FBI or watching-ish.
True.
Where I'm like, daddy and boy. And it's like, well, boy is a term for like a young looking
boy
gay man.
is like 20 still.
But like they're still legal, but it's like you're typing
but
boy.
that's somebody else that put those
and you're typing
parameters on us.
Daddy and son, and it's like, no, that's not also not.
Can I just say though, I really do like looking up stepdad.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Why not?
To put on the amateur filter to see like if there's real, like, and even if they're not real, like you just got to tell me, and I'm
they
like,
just have to be a little clunky video work where you're like, oh, this could
and
be
like kind of look alike. I think we're all a little dirty inside.
Whoa, girl.
Fuck.
I'm not actually a fan.
Wait, oh my god, did I just go there?
Did you go there, or did like millions and millions of men in this country go there? I mean, why do you think these are categories?
I don't know.
Daddy became a term. I mean, this is all related to porn.
Right. I guess.
Stepson, stepmom, MILF, DILF, all these things. I mean, everyone's thinking about it. Everyone wants to fuck someone they can't.
Yeah, it's like, yeah.
It's true, honey. I'm looking right at you.
And everybody has the secret of what that is. What is it for you?
Who is it that you want to secretly fuck?
Who's it for you?
There's probably a porn category for you.
There probably is. Who do you want to fuck? I want to fuck the pizza delivery person.
Listeners, tell us who you want to fuck at notwell@gmail.com.
Oh my god, that was so fucking amazing. I can't even.
Is that the right email?
Yeah. What'd you say?
Notwell@gmail.com.
No, notwellpodcast@gmail.com.
Okay, do not email notwell@gmail.com who you want to fuck
That would be
secretly.
the-
That would be very bad.
Well, you know what? We give publicity.
Yeah.
Because whoever has that not well.
People are like,
is
my
rats.
mom. Okay. My mom.
You sound like this.
I'm not actually a fan.
My mom.
Not actually a fan.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah. Do we all like? We have to start admitting it though, and I think that's where I'm at in my life. Is
I've
like
already admitted
okay,
it so many times.
I like the scenario of where I'm.
We know you are
outside
ready
of somebody's house.
You're ready to
looking
fuck
in.
your boss.
Which boss? There's a few.
I've seen that before, like in dorm room.
But it's so hot. So like, what is it? Is it creepy or is it hot? And then somebody gets caught doing it, and we're all like, oh, "You fucking nasty son of a bitch onlooker!" But yet we all want to be that guy. I'm telling you, we're really fucked up. We're really fucked up.
When I was an undergrad.
Oh, you did a little look-in play. Oh, I used to love. Oh
No.
Oh my god.
I know.
Oh,
So I
no.
was in
Are
a
we going
dorm.
there?
I was in a
Wait,
dorm.
this is being honest though.
I was in a dorm my whole freshman year, and we had bunk beds. And obviously, my bunk bed's right up against the wall because there's no room. The person next door in the other room had their bunk bed up in the wall.
You could hear.
On every random weekend, I could hear like random fucking, and then him like
And slamming the bed against the wall, and you're like, "Oh god, I'm jerking." Oh,
One
fuck.
time he was like, "I'm gonna fucking come," and I was just laying in bed.
You
Like,
probably came.
I was like,
You're like, actually.
"Are you sure it's just you?"
You start drilling a hole in the wall. You're like,
But I'm serious. I was like, why is listening to this attractive to me?
It's like somebody trying to escape jail, but actually you're just trying to make a glory hole to the next way. You're like, I just picture you with a crank for some reason, like a little, with a corkscrew.
Like wheeling it up.
Yeah, like, brrr, and then like having a poster over
And
it
then
so
be
people didn't know.
Did someone say they're gonna come?
Hey, you got to come put it in this hole.
If you're gonna come, you have to empty it
But
here.
how thick do you think that brick is? I mean, is he going to get the whole dick through? Or is it too thick?
I mean, the walls must have been thin enough for me to hear everything. Slop, slop.
Yeah. Oh.
I really could hear like it was so weird. I'd just be laying there like,
Isn't that so hot though?
Again?
You probably
And then I'd see him in the hallway and be like, hey.
Actually, at my old
What's
apartment in downtown Columbus,
You tell
when me and Michael first moved in together.
Oh, yeah.
Flats on Vine. There was somebody above me that would fuck, and you could hear the bed go, and like whatever. That used to.
And then you two were like, let's try to match the rhythm.
It is so horny to hear someone else fucking. Sorry,
it really is.
It's so hot.
Why is that a thing?
Because we're all told it's bad,
so we love it. Like everyone's like, be quiet.
Don't tell anybody your real fetish. Let's pretend like we just like missionary. No, bitch, you like to be bent the fuck over. Okay.
Oh, I would love to listen to it.
But it's true. Like,
yeah.
I mean, people are so scared to be their authentic. And then I think, is that what makes it hot, though? Do we really want to be fully open, or do we still want to keep it taboo? Because once it becomes not taboo, it's like, oh, okay.
I'm always worried about that. Every
whatever.
time I do something taboo, I am worried. I'm like, is this going to be not as hot next time?
Right. Because once you do get the taboo, like say you've like watched, you watched Gooning for years, and all of a sudden you're like, I'm going to goon. And then you're like, oh, but now that I've done it, I need to find something else because it's true.
It's not as fun.
Except for straight guys.
They're a perennial goon.
They can goon. I'll goon them. Oh, so that'll get tiring. But
do you goon? You're only gooning before you come. Like you edge, don't come, and then goon the whole day.
It almost sounds like meditation to me. Like you get into a trance that like you're gooning. Gooning is when you get to that trance.
I have been in that moment.
Yeah, where you're
like,
where you can't even, and then your dick is so hard and so big, and it's like pulsating.
Okay.
And you're like, and you're about to come, and then you stop, and then it's like that moment.
And then you just relax.
Like almost like all the world just like fall. Yeah.
I've done that, but I've like forgotten that I was doing anything.
Right. No, you don't. I think gooning is
probably
like
20 minutes.
It's kind of like meditation.
Okay. And then just been like, I don't even need to come now.
Do you know that's what meditation is, though? Can I just say that?
Trying to come?
Basically, in your head.
Okay.
Okay, so what you do is you're supposed to not be there. So it almost feels like sleeping.
Oh, here we go again.
No, I'm telling you, I achieved it.
Just take a nap. Just take a fucking nap and stop trying to tell everyone meditation is a nap.
It is so weird. It is so weird.
It's not weird that you got high and wanted a nap. It's really not weird.
No.
You're like, let me tell you how crazy this was.
When I closed my eyes.
Out of my mind. I closed my eyes and I wanted to take a nap. Oh, no. I mean, I was meditating.
No, but that's what it does feel like. I'm serious. I'm about to get somebody on here.
Girl, you've been saying that for 2 years.
Girl, we have like a lineup. Like I have so many people that could be on the show.
A lineup.
We just got to get our shit together and get organized.
I have a story that you can
rendezvous
into wherever part you want.
Probably where it's at.
Okay, so I think this was on Christmas Day.
Back to fucking Christmas. Here we go.
Or no, it was Christmas Eve. No, I just reading a story.
Gay.
This is the headline. Let me just get you ready for this. NASA hires priest to prepare humans for an alien discovery and contact. Okay.
What?
This is real.
No, it's not.
Yeah. No. NASA has hired the help of 24 theologians as part of a plan to work out how the world's different religions would react to news about extraterrestrial life.
You want to see my hole?
Okay, so a theologian is someone who studies the nature of God, religion, and religious beliefs. So they've hired 24 people to try to imagine what it would be like if NASA just released information saying, we found E.T. E.T. is out there.
That's the collapse of society.
You think that, but would it be? And here's why I'm starting to wonder.
That is
because the Reverend Dr. Davison believes the prospect of finding a life that's out of this world is becoming more and more likely. In Davison's book, Astrobiology and Christian Doctrine, he asks questions about whether God could have created life elsewhere in the universe, or, this is the part that really got me, or could he have sent a savior to die for the sins of alien species? I'm reading this like already in disbelief that I'm like, why do we give a fuck what the theologians think about about if aliens exist or not? And then I get to that part.
So they're now turning their...
We're wondering if God could have sent a savior to die for the sins of alien species. Like,
well, they do think that we... Do you know what they think, actually, that's really fucked up?
This is crazy, Bobby.
I know. Everyone.
And why are you following up? You're going right down with them. You're like, you know what?
But you know what they're saying? You know how we're trying to like discover Mars and like we're trying to like go there and
yeah,
there was
looking
water.
for fossils on Mars.
Do you know what it really is? Mars was where we were before we came to Earth.
Ooh. Gay.
It's true.
I mean, is it?
It is.
There's really not a lot there though that shows us that we were there.
We ruined it. That's why it's...
But like to ruin it, there would have had to be like a lot of us there, and we would have had to be advanced enough to build like spacecraft to get here.
But what makes you think you wouldn't be advanced enough?
Because there's no evidence that anyone was there. There's no human remains. There's no building materials.
We don't know that yet.
There's just dust and shit. Honey.
It could have went through a really big problem.
Really big problem.
It could have.
Yeah, but even there's no fossil evidence of humans on Earth. Like, why were there dinosaurs here before humans arrived? And like, why are we connected to all these other primates that were here before we started arriving in the fossil record?
But what if we weren't what we are now? What if we were the organism that lived on Mars?
And we just got on a spacecraft that we built?
No, we flew off like on a storm and then we threw... Oh my God, the Big Bang.
Oh, honey.
But we were real... Oh no, this is not good. Why... Why do I feel like I am
floating on Mars?
No, seriously.
On Mars.
Do you know that they're saying that in our lifetime we're going to see somebody walk on Mars? What do you think of that?
We will.
Do you think that's cool or is that weird? Do you think everything... I'm telling you, everything's a simulation. I'm not fucking kidding. I know I'm high, but everything is fake. Oh my God.
Why is someone walking on Mars in our lifetime fake? Like, that's an entirely achievable... It's a planet that you can see with your own eyes.
No, I just feel like we're all fake. And like we're all really not.
Did you watch the new Matrix movie this weekend? Is that what's going on?
No, but I have been listening. Like you are energy. Every single thing of every single.
Oh, here he goes again.
Every cell.
Well, we've gone off the rails here. I'm sorry I brought this up.
So like we're made up of like billions of cells, right? And every cell has like an atom or something. No, you probably know. You're smart at science.
I do know, but I want to hear how you're thinking of this.
So then an atom has a proton and neutron, and basically all what they're saying is like quantum physics, babe. We're all energy. Like we're all like everything in life is energy. Everything that is physical is energy. Mm-hmm. Have you ever thought that your real like physical world is actually your brain creating it? Oh no. That was so awkward.
Have you ever thought that your brain is
no, but like it's not real. Like it's not really.
Oh, guys, someone help him. Like, can someone come in the studio right now? He just had a stroke. Take him back to Mars. Like, he's not ready for Earth.
No, I think I'm figuring it out.
You are? Are you really?
The whole entire world.
You've figured it all out.
I figured out the world.
You took one edible and you figured it out.
I figured it out, honey. Give me a glass of wine and a beer, and babe,
and an edible and coffee.
Oh, it's the coffee. It really is the coffee. Honestly, that's what's really odd.
Like, oh!
I don't know. I took it. I was like, I'm really tired. I don't know if we can record. And then you're like, okay. And I'm like, yeah, actually come over. It'll wake me up. And then I'm like, I'll take coffee. I'll drink coffee.
I'll take a coffee.
So I drank a coffee.
Make it black.
And then I was like, and then he's like, as I'm drinking rosé.
I was like,
and then I'm on APA.
You're like,
IPA. IPA. So anyway,
so the world around you isn't real, and your brain is creating it.
Yes.
But what's your brain made of?
The energy cells. I'm telling you, I promise you.
Cells?
An atom is really made of
energy.
Like it all goes back to energy. So every single billion of our cells are really just energy that created the physical. It's really hard to explain.
Apparently. Well, when you figure it out.
But how do I not like spread cells right now? Like why?
Oh, you are.
But like, why are my hands still staying together though?
Oh, atomic forces?
Right. Like, why aren't my cells like bonding, or you know what I mean? Like
atomic forces.
Like everything's physical, but how does it go?
The strength of the bond in the atom in the nucleus is so strong
that it causes me to have skin.
all of it.
Oh my
It
God,
holds everything
is
together.
So fucked up.
And actually,
your organs.
The thing is, you're mostly space. The actual like physical size of the proton in the nucleus and the neutrons in the nucleus is so small compared to the distance between the nucleus and the electrons of the atom. So you are mostly space.
I knew you knew this shit.
Yeah. Oh, I know, girl. You're
You
mostly
love
space.
science.
This is why waves are constantly passing through you.
Right, like it's like, but are we even real?
Always.
Then? Like,
Do you know, you look around you in the space and you're like, what the, just air, empty space.
Right.
It's not empty. There's so much energy floating around us.
like it's almost like if you could see.
That's why you can turn
like,
on a radio and it works. There is energy waves
because then the waves
all
have
around. Sound waves. We make energy waves.
I just think, and this is not to scare everyone, but I really think that we don't really know shit about ourselves.
Most people don't.
Like we really don't. Like as a race,
No.
as a species,
We haven't defined.
we
it
have
the right
no
way.
idea.
You need schooling for that.
No, but not even schooling. It's like we're still trying to figure out like really what we are. I don't think we know.
No.
I don't think we do. I think we're still discovering. I'm telling. Okay.
I mean, I just told you, but
I know, but like you said, like we can't see what we're moving out of the air, but there's still things there. I just picture like
all over.
bubbles everywhere, and you're just like
Coming
moving them
through
out of the
us.
way, but
Yeah,
you just can't
it
feel
is
them.
kind of
but
like
you're like
that.
kind of like moving out of the way.
But it's more like waves traveling so fast you
right,
can't see them.
So then that
You're
can
like-
send a wave through the bubbles, is what I imagine, but that's probably not.
Yeah.
Right, like it's just constant
All the
interference
time.
everywhere.
All the time, baby.
Plus, you had gravity in there, and you're getting pushed down, just like life.
Oh my God.
No, I'm really.
Are you under pressure?
under pressure?
Ding, 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 ding,
Looking
ding, ding.
down on me,
Ding, 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 ding,
pushing
ding,
down on you.
So really, I brought that story up though to just like laugh at the fact that we don't even know if these aliens exist.
Right,
But-
look what you just did to me.
Right,
with
you
that story.
fucking spiraled, honey. And I like the reason I brought it up.
I was in a K-hole.
You were in a K-hole, and I was like, I'm just trying to make fun of Christianity. Like, we literally don't know if aliens exist, and we have theologians being like, I wonder if there's an alien Jesus. And I'm like, that's not going to be what I'm thinking about if we discover alien life. I'm not going to be like, oh, yeah.
But that's how they continue their brand.
They all have to be sinners.
They're just branding.
All these alien sinners, I really hope that God sent someone for them to save them. I don't
Listen, it's
fuck?
a business. They need the money.
It is a business.
So like, they're already setting up. They're like,
send in your donations.
they're like, oh guys, the aliens are one of us.
We
Look,
have
look
to
at Demi
find
Lovato.
There's an alien Jesus out there. We have
Oh,
to
it's not
find
alien,
him.
honey. It's extraterrestrial.
It's an alien.
It's not an alien, according to
No, I just
Demi.
think that's really why I brought that story up, not to like spiral you into simulation theory, but like you do you, honey. I want you the best for you.
Honestly, I was just living my truth and just like letting it go because I
what
really
if
want to
our
get.
brain is creating everything?
No, because you know what's really
Well,
sad?
could be.
I want to play this for everyone, and then we got to talk about New Year's, and then we're done.
Thank God.
I sent this to you, and it was really impactful to me, where I cried almost.
Jesus Christ. Get me out of here.
It was I saw like a little TikTok, and I was like, oh my God, this really spoke to me, where I like got teary. Okay.
About?
You will look at yourself one day and you won't know who you are because you don't remember who you were. You know, sometime along the way, or maybe at 13 or 14, we let go of the little person that kept us going. That little person that was always there, I got you, man, I'm here. That person, when we get about 13 or 14, we get embarrassed of it. And we push him aside and we don't listen to him anymore. And he's always knocking. Hey, hey. And after so long of a time, maybe 10, 15 years, you don't even know him. You show up at your own door and you don't even know who you are. Your family doesn't know who you are. So it's important, no matter what you do, no matter what challenges you go through, you remember who you are.
That shook the
powerful.
fuck out of me, and
that shook your core.
But this is what I've been trying to achieve with the show and with my new adventure.
Meditation?
This is what I'm trying to do, though. The meditation keeps you like on point and like
And well
focused.
well rested.
Yeah, except for I'm not.
Your face got so red. I looked up and you're like,
Wait. Oh no. No.
I have no idea what you were talking about either. That's why I'm like, normally I can guide you, but I looked up and you were just like red. And so you're like, no.
Wait.
No.
Oh, okay. So what I want for our show
honey.
is to be more kid-like, more childish, not take things serious.
Oh, I like that.
But through my meditation and through the books I've been reading, that's why we have a problem. Because our ego doesn't allow us to be the child that we really are. Yes, because your ego builds at like 14 when you start going to like middle school and high school.
Honey.
And you're like, I want to be cool, so I'm going to wear these shoes. I'm going to wear, and you're not your unique self. You're not your authentic self. And you keep pushing yourself down as you get older because you're like, oh, I can't do that because I wouldn't be cool. Push them down, push them down, push them down. Oh, push them down, push them down, push them down on that. Oh.
I'm gonna fucking come.
Okay. But no, on a serious note.
Why? Push him down, push him down, push him down.
I know that ruined me.
I'm gonna fucking come.
But you like try to suppress your real self. And then you finally, if you can somehow
bring back the child.
Bring back the child. Bring back the child. And you.
The child of the Lord.
That's what people want. People want you. They don't want what you think you want.
You trying to be an inspirational speaker while high is the funniest thing I've ever seen.
On a serious note.
People want what you want, not what you wanted for yourself. Like, girl,
no,
what
like,
the fuck?
it's really sad, though. Like, if you really think about it, we all...
If you really think about it, it's really sad.
We all suppress this child of ours. That's us. We suppress our inner child. Okay? We do, bitch. We do. I can't. Oh, my God.
Oh, okay. Oh, I'm back.
We do, though.
We do. You
Now
do.
it's hot
You
here.
do what we do.
We do. We suppress our inner child. Oh,
What the fuck?
honey. We do. We suppress our inner child. We do.
Yes, we do.
We do.
And it's very bad.
So I want to find our inner child, and we just
do.
did. That's what we just did. Look how hard we laughed.
Oh. Did you just teach a
I did.
lesson, baby
That's called-
Buddha?
Honey, that's called a lesson.
Fuck! Oh my.
Gay.
So we'll. I want to just really briefly.
Yeah, like, listen to this thing I found, and meanwhile I'm laughing the whole time.
Oh my! No, but it was good though.
It was at the time.
No, on a serious note.
On a serious note.
No, like really.
Like real talk.
Find your inner child, because that's what the problem is we
found
pushed him.
ours.
We're finding them. We're finding our little children. Them.
We've pushed them.
Like, okay.
Your inner child could have been a girl.
Barbies.
Yep.
Did you push them down? Yeah, you did. You pushed them down, though. I can't play Barbies.
Oh, yeah, I played Barbies all the time when I was a little kid.
I used to sting them in the bathtub and like swim with them.
Yeah,
and
so fun. Mermaids.
And then I had
a mermaid Barbie.
Then I would wrap them up in the dirty clothes and bring them back to my sister, like to my room to dry them. Then I could put them.
No one can know.
It was so fun to like.
Your inner child was suppressed and depressed.
Right. So then it kept pushing him down, pushing him down, pushing him down, pushing him down. So who am I?
We're trying to excavate
We don't know
our
who
inner
we are.
child. Excavate.
Right. So that's the goal in life for
Find
me.
the inner child.
Find your inner child and let them
And
out.
yank it out.
Let them out.
Let them out. It might. You don't know.
Let them out.
Mine wasn't
Be
them.
stupid. Be funny. Be you. Like if it's embarrassing,
Goon. Just goon.
if you want to goon, then goon.
Right.
I'm saying you've got to be you. That's the only.
Wow.
It's like Dr. Seuss. Only you can be you, or something. Does he say that?
Dr. Seuss.
Didn't he say that? Like only you can be you. So be you.
I don't know if that was Barney, Dr. Seuss, or Lamb Chops, but someone said that.
Lamb Chops play along.
Yeah. This is the song that
doesn't end.
Doesn't end.
It goes on and on, my friend. Some people started saying it, not knowing what it was, but then they started because this is the song that doesn't end. Oh, that just like talk about inner child.
Talk about in your child.
That was a childhood memory that
was
just
in
came
your.
out.
That was in your child.
And look how much it got you. It got me excited. It brought good memory.
Did it?
Yeah.
Well, good.
So bring your inner child out. That's the rules.
God, this is just such a little Mr. Rogers episode.
It is. So, New Year's, I hope you guys set your resolutions.
Should we?
Do we need
Are they effective?
Is that a social construct?
Yeah, are they even effective? Or
Do you actually do them?
Let's choose a random date, and that's going to be when I change my life.
I do have a moment on New Year's, though, where I'm like...
Okay. You freak out.
New Year.
You're like, New Year. Am I going to make it to the next one?
I could say... Well,
that's what I'm always like. Am I going to make it to the next one?
If I'll be honest, I'm kind of...
You might not.
Do you know what else? Do you remember... This is me bringing my inner child and being honest. Do you remember POD? We are the
youth of the nation.
Okay.
We are the youth of the nation.
It was I think it was like 2001.
I forgot about that shit.
Yes, and they played that on MTV, and it was midnight, and I was like, oh my god, I'm the youth of a nation, and that's the first time I ever really
felt young.
Yeah, but that's also the night that I thought I got in trouble on AOL chat on Men Seeking Men because I was like,
how old were you? 16?
16 probably, and I was on there.
Men Seeking Men.
Yeah, like asking for pictures.
So you're the reason.
Age, sex, location.
I could
ASL.
be in jail.
So ASL. Right. So then I got reported, or I thought I did. They're like, we're gonna report you, and I'm like, no.
Oh, because you put 16.
Yeah, but my account, my AOL account, wasn't the master account. It was my dad's. So then he would get the email that says like, oh, your screen name Bobby G21 was banned from.
Are you fucking kidding me?
So I had to go to my mother. I should ask her about this. I had to go to my mom and say to her, Mom, I need you to go into the master account and I need you to delete this. And I don't want you to look at it though. You got to promise me you won't look at it because it was gay. It was like gay men for men. Like a chat room that I was in, but nothing was ever reported. But I just said to her, I was freaked out. I was like, oh my God. Like I thought there was going to be an email.
So there wasn't even an email for her to look at. I just freaked out.
Right. It was very intense.
I just had like a gay teenager freak out.
Right. Because I said to her, I go, you've got to promise you won't
don't look at it.
You got to promise me. And she's like, I won't. I'm like, Mom, please, seriously, like, don't look at it. And she went to go in the email. Like I stood there and she's like, and I was like, there's nothing. She's like, no, there's nothing. And I was like, oh my God. Isn't that crazy? And that happened on New Year's 2001.
So that's when you were the youth of the nation.
And I was the youth of the nation. So that night I was like masturbating all night because I was like, my parents going to a party, my sister's at a party. I was like, I don't know.
So you were in the chat rooms jerking off, edging
at home, edging at home.
Yeah, 16-year-old edging at home.
That's what I think of New Year's. I think of edging. I think of my parents being gone and my sister being gone, and I was like, oh, I don't have anything to do, so I'll just hang back.
So
but
you got
on
out.
purpose.
You got the tarp out. You laid it on the bed.
Oh no, I would sit in the computer chair, honey. Yeah, sorry. I'd bare ass that sometimes.
Crusty.
Too. Yeah, it's disgusting. Like I don't know why.
The family computer chair. You had your bare, poopy hole.
I don't know if it was. Yeah, I mean,
16-year-old balls just on the computer chair,
just jerking off and like sweating on the back of my legs and like leaving sweat stains on it. Oh God, yeah.
We were really gross.
We were disgusting.
I mean, to be honest, we all were gross as teenagers. Like,
especially with the birth of internet. Like, actually, to be honest with you,
I remember looking at stuff online that I should not have in the middle of the night.
That's not fair.
I know
it's not fair. We were like put into a new world. Like, you know that everybody's parents were like ripping out the porn of their dad or like finding the porn magazines
and
right. So the internet was our magazines, but then we were like in trouble for it. And it's like, wait a second, you gave us this whole world.
Oh,
and I
thought it was free.
I thought it was free, and really?
Am I free?
Oh my God. Yes,
wow,
that was crazy.
You really went through it.
I did.
So you're trying to find that child, or is there another child?
No,
there?
I want that guy.
You want the guy jerking off in the family computer chair,
being moved by the youth of the nation,
back here,
being moved and thinking, my generation is next. I've got to do something about this nation. Which I didn't go to. Remember, I quit college, so like really, I wasn't really that focused.
Didn't do it.
I was trying to dodge the draft if there was going to happen because it was right after 9/11.
Dodge the draft
or before 9/11. Yeah.
You were old enough to be in the draft?
Honey, when 9/11 happened, I was 17. And so like I was like, I'm going to graduate high school and I'm going to be sent to war. Because they were like, we got to find who did this. And they started attacking Afghanistan.
I would have just been a conscientious objector. Like, I'm not doing it.
Well, honestly, I have a pilonidal cyst. Not going. So I'm out.
Yeah.
That actually is an excuse. Rush Limbaugh used it, but it's true.
You and Rush Limbaugh both have pilonidal cysts?
That motherfucker.
He's dead, thank God.
You know who else
I think this is our first Christmas without him. God bless.
God bless. No, we still have Alex Jones, though, who's like mad at Trump for saying
isn't he in jail yet?
I don't know how a fat fuck like him. No offense, I'm not fat shaming, but I am, because remember I told you I don't like fat people. That fat fuck is like now saying that Trump has drank the Kool-Aid and now all this shit. And I'm like,
it's like, no, he hasn't.
Why are you pandering to these idiots? Like money. But that's the problem.
Alex Jones always on his show.
He's an idiot. I'm like, you're the ugliest.
The random products, and like supplements. It's like, honey, no one's falling for this.
It's like, honey, we look at your face and your belly and we're thinking,
we don't want to look like you. No. What supplements are you taking? Because I'll avoid them all. Mm-hmm. That's how I feel. Like,
literally.
Nope. Don't need them. Never have. This skin is 100% natural.
That's right, mama.
This ass. It's all me.
All you, baby. In conclusion, your New Year's, do you have a resolution or no? Like, honestly.
I haven't even thought about making one. I don't think I'm going to.
I just always try to better myself. I say, okay, let's go back to the Youth of the Nation. I always just say, like, okay.
The euthanasia? Back to the euthanasia.
Back to the euthanasia this year. The youth of a nation. I go back to that moment. I like reset and say, I got to make a change. I will
never be an illegal in a group adult chat room ever again.
Well, that was the lesson I learned that
But
year.
now your roles are switched.
Now I'm like,
now you're in the group chat room with a bunch of illegal age
Actually,
people.
that's really scary because when you think about it,
right, that's what I'm saying. Like,
right.
I don't want to be in a chat room where people
That's
are
why
like,
you
oh,
gotta
hey,
be at
I'm
least-
16. Like, oh, fuck no.
That's why I say 25 and up. That's why I put a, like,
I like that.
can't.
18 is to pretend. Like
18 is pretend.
Because we
everybody's
all
18.
pretended to be 18 to go
At
to bars.
16.
Like, oh, you know, I'll get an X on my hand, but I can go to the bar that night. So like I can
It's
be at the
bad.
club.
Yeah.
No, like 18 is a little too.
You're so young.
Yeah, you're
you have
too
no
young.
idea, and you get pounded by
It's-
like a 7-year-old and be legal.
25 plus is better.
Honestly,
I like
25,
that.
I think you're kind of like you've figured out your sexuality most of the time, or like you're like really in the mid discovery.
But you're still fresh.
You're fresh.
I want to specify. Like,
we want to actually like really
25
stress. 25 is like
wow.
I'll put any 25-year-old's balls and dick in my mouth.
oh,
period.
25? They can do anything. They'll meet
Anything.
they'll meet my family.
They could sit on my face.
First date. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Sit on your face.
Sit on my face, honey.
You can sit in your face.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Make sure you subscribe.
Make sure you give us a call and share your questions.
Yeah, emails at notwellpodcast@gmail.com or she's not doing so well at gmail.com or call us. It's on the website.
And also, give us 5 stars on reviews.
5 stars.
5 stars, please.
Also,
There's been a recent update to Spotify. You can now give 5 stars on Spotify. So get your
so if
fucking
you listen
phones
on
out.
Spotify, go give us 5 stars.
Click it and forget it.
Forget it, bitch.
Forget. I know you'll forget me. Forget it.
You will never forget us.
Oh, well, me.
True.
Just me alone.
We're mortal.
We together are immortal. True.
Like, our voices are out there forever.
That's terrifying.
I
Maybe
know.
we'll be on Mars one day, buried in the sand.
They're like, who is this Jim and Bob?
wow, there was a whole civilization. It really sucked.
They're like, Jim and Bobby were so funny. Why didn't anybody listen to them? And it's like, you know,
Well,
we were ahead
you're
of our
right.
time.
And that's why
we're
we're
like Van
extinct.
Gogh.
That's why we're extinct now.
We're like Van Gogh. We were ahead of our time. And they'll appreciate us when we're gone.
We're right in our time, but we may be good for another time.
True.
All right.
Make sure you clean the planet.
Enough with the inspirational quote. Yeah,
follow us on Instagram.
Follow us on Instagram.
Go to our Discord.
The next episode is right before our Vegas trip, so you guys better be there.
Vegas trip, 6th of the night.
Like, we're reminding you once again, come
Vegas.
on. Come on.
Yeah, Justin just let me go.
Justin.
He goes,
Justin's going to be there.
he just finally caught up, though. He goes, oh my God, you guys are going to Vegas?
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah, this is too
Let's hang
old,
out.
honey.
Let's hang out.
Let's hang out.
Also, shout out to Brandon. I need Brandon to
Oh,
visit.
shout out to Brandon and Bainbridge.
Brandon. Did you say Bainbridge?
Isn't that what's called Bainbridge Island?
Yeah. Well,
In Seattle.
yeah. But Brandon, you have a place to sleep if you
You
come.
have a place in our heart.
You have a place.
You have a place in our hall. And make
Yeah.
sure you wear those hot little thongs that you...
Oh my God. Honestly, just can't think about it right now.
I know.
We got to end the show. Like, I can't.
Okay, so just follow us and like share us with your friends and yada, yada, yada. We hope you have a great week. Happy New Year. We'll see you on we'll see you in 2022 when we take over the world. Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye.
Girl, fuck.
I'm just a girl, a wonderful girl, the sweetest one in town. Can search for miles around, and no one like me can be found. I've got a smile, a wonderful smile, in a certain little way. Every time the boys get near me, they look at me and say, red hot mama, you're the one we need. Red hot mama, some charmer, yes indeed. They say that I should be in the follies, hot tamales. They say that I got a pair of eyes just like old Svengali. I confess that I possess the sweetest charms in town. And unless I miss my guess, the boys all follow me around. I could make a music master drop his fiddle, make a bald headed man part his hair in the middle. I'm a red hot mama, but I have to turn my temper down. I'm just a girl, a wonderful girl, I'm the sweetest one in town. You can search for miles around, and no one like me can be found. I've got a smile, a beautiful smile, in a certain little way. Every time the boys get near me, they look at me and say, should be in the follies. Hot tamales to say that I got a pair of eyes just like old Svengali. I confess that I possess the sweetest charms in town, and unless I miss my guess, the boys will follow me around. I could make a Texas farmer forget his hay, make the devil throw his fork away. Red hot mama, but I'll have to turn my temper down.